You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, CBS soap opera fans. This is Soap Dirt on YouTube, and we've got a quick update for you on Young and the Restless comings and goings. And the first thing we want to talk about is a new baby in town. We want to talk about a dead villain, and we want to talk about somebody who's popping back up this week and somebody who is threatening to leave. There is some confirmed exits and confirmed returns, and then we've got some things up in the air that we need to talk about. Click subscribe real quick if you haven't already. Click that button below so you don't miss any of the updates that you need on Young the Restless right here from Soap Dirt on YouTube. The first thing we want to talk about is the baby. And this is Millie and Maddie Engel, who are playing Arya Copeland, the adorable, chubby, adorable, squishable little baby that is the daughter of Arya Copeland and Tessa Porter. And we're just really glad they actually hired a baby, because you may remember when Abby first gave birth to Dominic, for probably, I don't know, more than a month, everybody who handled that baby was just holding a blanket. It wasn't even a baby doll. It was like a rolled up towel in a blanket. Everybody was even calling the kid Blanket. It was so weird. So yay, there's an actual real baby human being this little girl, and boy is she adorable. Also, Jeremy Stark is dead. He is dead, apparently. James Hyde confirmed it. Confirmed his exit in an Instagram Live and said he loved the character, and then said, you know, on soap operas, though, that's the way it goes. But he actually is interested in coming back as Jeremy. He seemed to really like being on the soap. He really liked the opportunity to play around on Y&R. He likes the fans, and he encouraged fans to reach out on social media and let Y&R know how much they liked him, and said, you never know, even though this is the end for him now, he said, you never know, and maybe, you know, they might bring him back at some point. He's definitely easy on the eyes, and he was a whole lot of fun, even at his most villainous. And I've said this before, that he kind of got the same shoddy writing treatment in a way that Ashlyn Locke did. They bring on this really, you know, great actor, and in Ashlyn Locke's case, they had two great actors in the role, and then we've got James Hyde, who is top-notch in this role, and then they just paint him into a corner, and they have to get rid of him when he was compelling, and he could have stayed around and been a long-term villain. And wouldn't that have been cool? But it looks like it isn't going to go that way. Now for the back on the scene, that is Phyllis Summers. If you were one of those people who actually thought that Phyllis Summers really died, guess what? She didn't. So it's just kind of funny. We had published a spoiler about her killing Stark, and somebody had commented on here, not going to happen. It happened. She's not dead. She did kill her brand new husband, and she is back on the scene, but she is only going to reveal herself to Summer initially, and specifically ask Summer not to tell Daniel or anyone else. And we have to wonder if Summer is going to fall into her mother's inevitable lies and scheme, because I'm just speculating here, but it feels like Phyllis is going to try to keep this con going and keep herself out of hot water and keep Diane's life ruined if she can. And if she uses Summer to do that, that seems typical Phyllis, right? So I would not be surprised in that at all. So the last one that is a question of will he leave is about Tucker McCall, because this week we see Tucker throwing a little mini tantrum. He sells his company to Victor, so that's one less tie. Devon refused to buy it, and Devon is not as cozy with his dad as he was. He's not very pleased with him. And then Tucker throws this big fit to Ashley and said he's going to leave town. And he already told Audra that he's going to leave town and ask her to come along, and she declined. So if you are wondering, is Tucker McCall leaving? I don't think so. I think he is sticking around because, as a matter of fact, Ashley asks him to move in with her at the Abbott Mansion. So it looks like we're going to have Trevor St. John chewing up the scenery for a while now. He is a whole lot of fun to watch and a real joy as Tucker McCall. It's a lot of fun. He's been a fun recast, and he's going to stick around. That's everything for Young and the Restless casting news and comings and goings updates for the week ahead. Stay tuned. Click that subscribe button.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.